And we actually brought in Michael Angelos to sing, and he wound up singing. Um, did I just call it America? I think
Oh
the song
yeah.
is called America. Yeah. Um, he wound up singing a version of America, and I just said to like I said to Dave, I said, you know, it is better. The singing is better, but it's not us. It's not our it's not our thing then. It's a different thing. It's a band with a singer, which is what we did before, which is not what we're doing here. You know, and I made that case, and I think at the time Dave like was on board, like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. And I even asked uh I remember I asked Michael for permission to sing some aspect of it the way that he had, because it was different from how I had done it up to
Huh.
that point. I forget exactly which part, but uh but anyway, um so at the time, again, you know, as a young man, it just felt weird, the idea of someone else singing my words. So, you know, like, so I should be saying my words, or else he should be writing new words, you know. And, you know, so I had sort of limits, or, you know, sort of limited ideas about how things should go that, you know, were sort of unexamined. And yeah, so then, you know, this is all, you know, you're at the end of this process. I mean, we're all the tracks are recorded, and it's just vocals time now. And so then these opinions started happening and stuff. um and yeah, yeah, so I sort of, yeah, if I recall correctly, I pushed back against the idea of having, not because of musical reasons, you know, because, you know, uh Michael is a much better singer than I am, you know, but it just didn't feel true, or, you know, right in some way, you know.
Yeah, I wondered about that because you write the words for whatever reason. Maybe you're moved, you had a powerful experience, you're trying to create a portrait, all the reasons that people write lyrics. And then having somebody else come in and sing them, without coming from that same emotional place or that same personal place that the lyrics come from. I was wondering how that sat with you, that idea. Somebody
Yeah,
else singing your words.
not well at the time. And I think that's definitely I mean, I remember at a time as a young man, like learning, like, oh wait, what? So Roger Daltrey didn't sing, I mean, didn't write any of his lyrics, you know. And like sort of it being one of those moments, like, oh, again, this is, you know, the division between if you've come through the punk rock school or not. You have these assumptions or not, you know. And those who didn't come through the punk rock thing, it's about the person who sings well who should do that job, you know. Whereas the punk rock sort of
Yeah.
is the person whose idea it is should sing. Who cares whether or not they're the best singer or not, you know. So